Hey everyone, welcome to a new semester, and more importantly, welcome to Business 2200 Business Communication. Um, that's probably distracting in there, isn't it? What I want to do here is kind of introduce you to the class, tell you a little bit about it, tell you, kind of share with you the best ways to navigate it here in Canvas, and give you an overview of how it works so that you can totally be successful. You'll crush the class, do everything that I tell you here, and I promise it'll be fantastic. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into Canvas here and take a look. So yeah, this is what you see when you come in. I'll be updating these banners each week, so that the banner will kind of communicate to you what the key messages, the key points of the particular week's module is. And then we have all the modules listed here by week. All right. Now we'll come back to that in a moment, but let's kind of go through this one step at a time. First of all, you'll notice that the entire class is divided into 3 units. Okay. The first unit is learn the principles and techniques of business communication, and then you will practice those techniques, and then you will actually apply those techniques in a business communications plan, a strategic communications plan. Here's the thing that you really need to remember about this class. It's iterative, okay? The first unit builds upon the second unit, which then builds upon the third unit. Now, with many classes that we teach here at Salt Lake Community College, it's pretty much the same sort of thing each week, right? Do the reading, take the quiz, participate in a discussion. Do the reading, take the quiz, participate in a discussion. Week after week, rinse and repeat, and after 16 weeks, you're done. And that's fine. That's fantastic. And if you're taking, Business 1050 with me, that's what you'd expect. However, Business 2200 here, this is a lot different. This is a hands-on application course. So we are first learning some techniques, and then we are practicing them, and then we are applying them. This means that each week and each module and each unit is different. So you need to kind of stay on your toes. So heading back to Canvas here, for the Unit 1 and for Unit 2 and for Unit 3, I've shot a little introduction video that kind of tells you what the unit is about and what you can expect. So you can just go ahead and hit that, and you can hit play, and you'll be all set. Okay. With that, though, I strongly recommend that you kind of look at the entire unit as you go in at the beginning of the unit. In other words, don't just log in each week and do each week, week by week. You will fail. Now, yeah, you might get away with that in Unit 1. But Unit 2, no, you'll really suffer. Unit 3, you will crash and burn in spectacular fashion if you just simply log in and go week by week. You need to have an understanding of what you are producing during that particular unit. And so in order to do well in these weeks here, you need to understand what's required of you in these weeks here. So the point of all this is look ahead. Definitely make sure that you understand where the smaller assignments are leading in terms of the larger assignments, and definitely understand how what you're working on today will apply to what you're working on, say, 2 or 3 weeks from now. So look ahead. Okay, so that gives you an overview of what you can expect here. And yeah, you start here. You've probably already started there. That's why you're watching this video. Let's take a look at what we have here. Announcements. I use announcements. I communicate a lot. business communication after all. So I use announcements, I use emails, I use text, and the announcements will always kind of show up at the top here, but keep an eye out for them. Then we have the syllabus. So let's go ahead and take a look at the syllabus here. The syllabus, as it loads up, there we go. Now it's loaded. Tells you everything you need to know. There's no textbook for this class. Tells you the grading schedule, how to earn an A, late assignment policy, assignment length, finals. No final quiz in this, by the way, no final test. Extra credit, what you can do to earn extra credit, should you so choose to do that. A little bit about me, all right, is there. Yay. My promise to you. I recommend you read this. I make a promise to you as your instructor on what I will deliver and what you can expect from me and how you can hold me accountable as your instructor. So take a look at that. Of course, we have the course description here. Of course, the course description. Say that 3 times fast. You don't need to worry about that. It's basic stuff, okay? And it'll be covered as we go forward. Points distribution, learning objectives, service learning. If you want to know more about the institutional syllabus, it's right over here, okay? So you just look for that icon there. I have a lot of materials in my course hub. So every once in a while, I'll be directing you over to my course hub. Now, everything is in Canvas. Everything is in Canvas. But I have some additional materials, some sort of insights and videos and some podcasts and things like that I will be directing you, to over in my course hub. It's a separate website. And then, of course, we have all the assignments that are due. Warning. Don't just skip the content and just try to go to each assignment and wing it. It won't work. It really, really, really won't work. It is painfully obvious to me when a student does that. And every time it does, I die a little bit inside. But trust me, I'm dead inside at this point. Please don't do that. This is good material, at least I hope so. I've created most of it, and myself and Christy Grooms and a few others. And we've done our best to try to make it helpful and applicable. And trust me when I say you will learn applicable business skills in this class. You will learn them, you will practice them, you will apply them. So by the time you're done with this class, you will have skills that you can take then into the business world and really crush it when it comes to business communication. So yes, all the assignments are listed here, but don't just pound through those. Of course, we then come back over here and we can look at the modules. There's a module for each week. Like I said before, they are not the same sort of thing repeated every week. Each one is designed a little differently. Nevertheless, you can go ahead and scan through these. As you do, seeing these little indented things, the vast majority of weeks have at least one assignment due. Week 4 doesn't, but don't skip it. Week 5, more assignments due, more assignments due, more assignments due. So you really need to log in and participate every single week. And if you're an online student, that's how you're going to get your participation points. More about that later in a separate video, probably over on the side here somewhere. I don't know. It will be, I promise. But you want to be involved. This is a hands-on course. You can't just let it slide by. Okay, so then, and then later on, when we put together teams, I'll be forming you all in teams. You'll have all kinds of resources. There's the word, resources. You'll have all kinds of resources available to you through which you can collaborate and so forth. A note on teams. Yes, team assignments. And it's not just because, hey, team assignments, let's torture our students. No, no. This is business communication. Business communication is all about collaborating with others to provide superior services and products to the customer, which means communicating as a team. And team communication is so important, so fundamental to your success that, frankly, a communications class that didn't require you to work together in teams is doing you an apocalyptic disservice. Working in teams, understanding how to do that well is very, very important. So that's what we're going to do in this class. Now, later on, when you come back here and you take a quick look, it'll catch up there in a moment. There we go. And you take a look at this video here that talks about the first unit. It'll talk about the importance of working together in teams. So I go over more of that there. But the point is, yeah, teams are pretty important. So we make sure that you have lots of resources available to you so you can totally crush it and be successful. So that is pretty much this course. I'm looking for a button. Where's his eye looking? I'm looking for that button that does that. That's this course in a nutshell. So I have another video here that's on the side that you can see if you're an online student, where I can talk about a couple other things. But for the majority of what it takes to be successful in the class, there you are. Now, if you have any questions, communicate with me. That's what this is all about, communication. Ask questions. Let's discuss. Let's get clarification. I will always be here and available. I try to do a lot of these videos so that you can have the information you need to be successful. But if I ever miss anything or if anything is unclear, reach out and let's talk. Okay? Welcome. This is going to be fantastic. You will do excellent. I promise. You'll kill it. And until then, take it easy. We'll see ya.